Good morning, my children, and welcome to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. So today, my children, we are going to continue with the review of all the previous topics that we have been working since the day one. Now, today's review it's about animals of the farm. But today, before we start with this, let's have a quick review of the objects that we saw on previous videos. Antes de empezar con el repaso del día de hoy, vamos a recordar los objetos con los que trabajamos el día de ayer. Now, yesterday we saw the Halloween celebration, which happens on October. Now, some of the objects that happen on October are, for example, the skeleton. Remember, that is a monster that is all covered in bones with a skull, okay? That is the skeleton. We also saw the witch. Remember the witch? The witch, remember, it's a girl with an ugly nose, color green, and a big hat, and she flies using the broom. Vuela utilizando una escoba. That was the witch. We also saw the vampire. Remember the vampire, which sucks some blood, el que chupa la sangre, that's the vampire. And also we saw the zombie. Remember the zombie, when we see through the flesh, cuando vemos a través de su carne, we see the bones, and it's very ugly. And the zombie, remember, make noises like this. Okay? Now, that was pretty fun. I hope that you had an excellent day painting it. So, today, let's concentrate on animals of the farm. Remember, my children, all animals in the world, recuerden que todos los animales que existen en el mundo belong to different families, pertenecen a diferentes familias. For example, there are animals of the sea, animales del mar, like the fishes, like the sharks, like the dolphins. There are animals of the zoo, animales del zoológico. Those are the animals that are pretty big and they are dangerous. Los que son grandes y los que son peligrosos, esos son animales del zoológico. Also, animals of the jungle, animales de la jungla, for example, a snake. Okay, that is an animal of the jungle. And of course, we have animals of the farm. Now, what is a farm? First of all, primero que nada, tenemos que ver lo que es una granja. Now, in a farm, it's a big place, es un lugar muy grande, okay, donde tenemos diferentes tipos de animales. Ahora, en las granjas es donde tenemos un criadero para, en este caso, por ejemplo, las vacas, ordeñarlas y así producir leche, o en el caso de las gallinas que produzcan huevos para que nosotros pues los podamos almacenar y con el futuro cocinar, ¿ok? En una granja hacemos esas actividades, ¿ok? Es como producir todo lo que nos regalan los animales, ¿ok? Leche de la vaca, huevos de las gallinas, ¿ok? So, all of those animals, todos esos animales, ¿ok? Los vamos a meter en una granja para que nosotros, las personas, podamos hacer esas actividades, como extraer leche de la vaca, ¿ok? Now, let's see some of the most common animals that appear in a farm, okay? Very good. So, here behind me I have some of the most common examples. Let's begin and see characteristics of each one of them. So, first of all, we have the cow. Now, as you can see here, the cow, it's an animal that has two colors. The entire body, todo el cuerpo de la vaca is completely white with spots color black, con manchas color negro, okay? And one of the most common noises of the cow is moo, moo, okay? That's the sound of the cows. Let's continue. Under we have another animal of the farm called a horse. Now the horse has 4 legs and In the case of colors, we can have several colors for the horses. They can be color brown, they can be color white, they can be color black, okay? We have several colors. And in the case of the horses, we can have male and female. Puede haber dos tipos de caballos, puede haber machos y hembras, okay? Very good. Now, talking about noises of the horses make noises like okay? That's more or less the sound of a horse. Let's continue. Next to we have the hen. Now the hen it's an animal once again of the farm, and one of the characteristics of the hen is that it lays down eggs. Pone huevos, okay? Lays down eggs. Okay? Very good. Now on top of the hen we have the donkey. Now donkeys are almost similar to horses, but there is one difference. Donkeys are smaller, más pequeños que los caballos, okay? Horses, they are big animals, and in the case of donkeys, they are smaller, más pequeños, okay? Now, the color of the donkeys can be color brown or they can be color black. In some occasions, even color gray, color gris, okay? Now, noises, sounds of the donkeys are that's the sound of donkeys. Very good. Now, next to the donkeys, we have the ducks. Now, in some farms, there are places where they have very small lakes. En algunas granjas hay ocasiones en donde podemos encontrar lagos pequeñitos porque también hay un criadero de patos, okay? Now, in those lakes, of course, we can have ducks. And the ducks are color yellow, as you can see here, and they make noises like walk, 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 and they walk very funny. Caminan muy gracioso. So those are the ducks. Now, under the ducks, we have one of the most popular animals of the farm. We have the pigs, okay? Now, pigs, the most common color of pigs are color pink. And it's kind of funny because pink rhymes with pig. Pink, pigs, okay? Now, one of the sounds of the pigs are okay, like doing noises with your nose, okay? That's very funny. Now, the final animal of the farm that we have for today are the sheep. Now, sheep are completely covered with wool, con lana, with wool, okay? And of course, the color of the wool is color white, okay? Now, there are some occasions where the color of the faces of the sheep are color pink, so that's why I put some color in there. I forgot the pink face, but yes, the face of the sheep are color pink. Very good. Now, before we finish the class, my children, remember, let's have a quick review of the vocabulary of today. Remember the dynamic, the teacher says it first, yo lo digo primero, then you repeat it with all of your energy and very, very loud. So let's start. Cow. Okay. Horse. Okay. Hen. Okay, one more time and remember loud so I can hear you. Hen. Donkey. Pig. Duck. Finally, sheep. Okay, one more time. Sheep. Very good, excellent. Now remember, my children, all of these animals, they belong to the animals of the farm. And what is a farm? It's like a house, but bigger, and it's to take care of big animals. Y es para criar animales, ¿ok? Para extraer su leche o para obtener huevos de los animales, okay? Very good. So that's it for today, my children. I hope that you have an excellent day. Take care. Goodbye.